Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new segment of K-Pop Cringe. It's been a while since I've done these. I don't know why it's taken me so long to do another one because these are pretty fun, to be honest. And not to mention we're doing another K-Pop Cringe to one of my favorite people in the world, Josh1994.
안녕하세요, 여러분.
I still don't know why his name is Josh1994. I'm assuming that's his birth year. I suppose one other reason I haven't done very many videos on him anymore is because he just says the same thing in every single video from what I've seen. I haven't seen any of his newer videos, which is why I'm doing this video here. We're going to be watching a bunch of the newer Josh1994 videos. He will say something other than Nayeon and I love each other. I love Nayeon. I hope he says something more than that, please. I'm tired of hearing him say the same thing over and over again. So first video we're going to be checking out is the longest one. Nayeon wants me to go back to Korea, and this is why. I don't watch very many Twice VLIs, but I don't ever recall her saying that she wants you specifically to be in Korea, but you know, maybe she just said it to you privately. Let's see.
안녕하세요, 여러분. Hello, everyone. This is actually going to be quite an important update video. Right now, it's the 13th of June, 2020. So I talked today with the South Korean embassies again here in Germany.
What? How you talk with the South Korea embassies? Not only has he talked with South Korea embassies, but he flies from Germany to Korea like 10 times a year. How's that even possible? How do you talk with South Korea embassies? I'd like to talk to some South Korea embassies.
And they told me that they cannot tell me, they don't know when the travel restrictions in Korea will get lifted.
How do you not know when the travel restrictions in Korea will get lifted if you're an embassy? I mean, I'm not into government at all. I don't research government in my free time. But if you're an embassy in your own country, you should be the first to know when they will be lifted, right? I mean, they could very well not know, and the travel restrictions are indefinite as far as they know. But they could also just be lying to him, and, you know, they know exactly when they're going to be lifted, but of course they don't want him there, so they don't tell him.
So I have to wait. And then there's another thing. The quarantine. I learned a lot about the quarantine in South Korea.
How do you learn a lot about quarantine in South Korea? What more is there to learn in South Korea than in Germany? I mean, all the information's online, so you don't even need to go to South Korea to learn about quarantine. This isn't a study abroad topic in your college.
Because I actually know a person who went through quarantine in Korea the past few weeks. When the travel restrictions will be hopefully lifted soon, and no one knows when, then I can go back to Korea, but I have to go most likely through quarantine, which will basically be like I will have to go to a government facility. And this government facility is usually a hotel or something, and it's chosen randomly, and I have to pay it on my own. Basically, so I will be put into a room, and I am not allowed to leave this room for 15 days. The people there will bring me the food, and I have to pass certain health tests, and I will be stuck in this room for 15 days. I will go to Korea as soon as possible, and I will go through the quarantine. It might take until the end of July or maybe the end of August.
Well, at the time of recording this, it is early November. I don't know when this video is going to be coming out. I don't know if the travel restrictions in South Korea are lifted as of yet. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, this is some good stuff, man. He's actually talking about something other than loving Nayeon. He's talking about quarantine and stuff, being in a room for 15 days. Honestly, for an introvert like me who doesn't really do anything outside of the house, staying in a room for 15 days, it doesn't sound too bad. I'll be honest. As long as I get internet, as long as I have a bathroom, as long as I have, you know, an adequate space to, you know, do some bodyweight exercises or something like that, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world.
Until I can finally go back to Cheongdam-dong to visit Nayeon, and then I can finally be able to talk with her.
Okay, so all of the other previous times that he's tried to go to Korea and tried to talk to Nayeon, they have not worked. So I'm curious to see if he has some new concocted plan to be able to visit her. Of course I want it to fail, but yeah, if you do the same thing, man, it's not gonna be any different.
And I already prepared a lot of things for Nayeon.
What? I hope he talks about what kinds of things he prepared for Nayeon and not just keeps it vague, because the way he's worded that could be taken extremely bad.
To hopefully make her happy.
Okay, that doesn't make it better, bro. That doesn't make it any better, bro. In what sense are you trying to make her happy, huh?
And to hopefully make her realize even more.
Oh my god, man. What thing other than yourself would you have to bring to show someone that you love them? I mean, I've never been in a relationship, so I wouldn't know personally, but gifts are very temporary, you know? They give them temporary happiness. What really gives people permanent happiness is you being you, giving them your undivided attention, your undivided love. That's the moneymaker right there.
That I truly love her with all my heart. By the way, I made a little bit of a script for this video so that I do not forget any important information about this.
What important information are you trying to remember? The fact that you love Nayeon? You don't need a script for that, guy.
Now let's get into this main topic of the video. And the main topic is, I am really sure that Nayeon likes me.
What? Should I even try anymore? Should I even address this?
That she wants me to come back to Korea, and here's why. So, first of all, at the start of this year, I received a restraining order.
What kind of line of reasoning is this? First off, I am completely sure that Nayeon wants me to come back because at the start of this year, I received a restraining order from her. So I know for a fact that she wants me to go there. What is that? How does that even work? A line of reasoning is like this because it's a line. This is Josh's line of reasoning. That's his thought process. Like, how do you get from getting a restraining order to having someone want you to be there? What a restraining order is the complete opposite of wanting you to be there.
But this restraining order was not from Nayeon. It came from JYP Entertainment. It did not come from Nayeon.
Well, Nayeon is from JYP Entertainment, and the thing came from JYP Entertainment, and I'm pretty sure Nayeon knows about the restraining order that JYP Entertainment gave you. So, by the transitive property, she did essentially give you a restraining order, okay?
And JYP Entertainment tried to destroy my image.
JYP is not doing anything, okay? They're not trying to destroy your image at all. You're already destroying your own image. You are not making yourself look good.
And tried to intentionally scare Nayeon away from me because they feared that Nayeon might neglect her job if me and Nayeon start a relationship.
Of course, I agree that it can be very distracting at times, but time and time again, idol relationships have been confirmed to be canon by, Dispatch, and they still killing it in the idol industry. For example, Jihyo is still dating Kang Daniel. I don't know if they're still together, but let me know. Jihyo's still killing it. Momo and Heechul are still dating. They're still killing it. You can absolutely have a relationship and still be a good idol.
But obviously that would not be the case because I would obviously support Nayeon's job as an idol and stay with her in Korea so that she can still focus all her time for her career.
Okay, you know what? As much as I think it's untrue that he actually thinks that, but if we're going strictly off what he said, yeah, that's fine.
So why would she hate me? That would not make any sense. I know one time I accidentally leaked Jaeyoung's phone.
I don't know why she hates me. I know I accidentally leaked her best friend's phone number and she's getting harassed every single day. But I don't know why Nayeon would still not like me. Josh, come on, man.
And I admit it was a mistake and I apologized for that already. And I know that there are a lot of fake news about me on the internet created from unprofessional news outlets who try to gain views, clickbait titles, and fake rumors to make money out of.
You calling me a news outlet? Oh, man. Josh. You know what, man? I might have gotten the wrong impression of you, man. You think I'm a news outlet? Oh, I might cry, man. All seriousness, I completely understand news outlets making fake news to make themselves look good. It's part of news, okay? If you think news outlets just want to give you news, that's completely false, okay? There was this fake rumor that Josh made a masturbation shrine of Nayeon in a Airbnb. Of course, that was proven to be false. But I think the whole narrative that you're a stalker and it's very dangerous for you to be near Nayeon, I think that part has truth to it.
But Nayeon is smart enough to know that there are a lot of fake news about me on the internet. Nayeon knows that I am a good person, and Nayeon knows that I am in love with her for almost 4 years now.
Where are you getting this information from? Well, what source? I'm not even gonna try.
And by the way, I donated a lot of money to multiple charities this year, and I hope I can motivate other people to also donate some money to charity.
Okay, all right, Josh. Donating some money to charity, man. Okay, I'll give you that. That's good. I'm not being sarcastic though. That's actually really cool that he does that. Donating money to charity. I'll be honest, I don't do much of that. I think donating to charity, no matter, what kind of person you are, I think that in and of itself is a cool thing.
And Nayeon knows I will come back to Korea because of her as soon as...
Yeah, she does know that. And I think that's also why she might be scared. Because you're coming to Korea again.
And if she really would not want me to go back to Korea to visit her, then she would have already contacted me a long time ago, talked with me about it clearly.
You know what? I will give him that. I don't think ever that Nayeon has specifically said, Josh1994, I don't want you here. Please stay away from Korea and me and Twice and JYP Entertainment. Personally, even when it comes to PR, I don't think that would be a bad move at all. I don't think it would make her look bad. I think publicly, officially denouncing your stalker, I think that's not a bad thing at all. I don't see how that would deter anyone from liking you. In fact, I think the opposite. I think people would look at you like, okay, this girl got some backbone to her. I like that. And they're probably going to want to follow you more. Chaeyoung made a statement about her phone number getting released. She obviously didn't like it. Again, I don't know about PR. I don't know what it's like to be an idol, but I don't see why she can't publicly denounce Josh1994.
So Nayeon knows that I will come back to Korea for her, to win her heart and to prove to her that I truly love her. She wants me to prove it. So I will do...
What? This ain't Beauty and the Beast. This ain't Tangled where she wants you to save her from a dark tower. This ain't Disney. This ain't Pixar. This ain't Frozen. This ain't Beauty and the Beast. It's not like she's trying to be saved. I mean, she might want to be saved, but it sure as hell won't be from you. I really think she should give out a statement about this.
And what a lot of people don't know is Nayeon knows already that I am not a stalker.
I didn't know that. I thought she fully knew that you were a stalker.
And she knows that I truly love her. I told her that during the flight earlier this year. And during this flight, I also gave her 2 letters, which explained a lot about the situation.
Is this the same flight that I was informed of? I didn't know he gave her 2 letters, unless this is a different flight that he's talking about. I thought he was just trying to talk to her and he got tackled by a bunch of guards. Maybe this might be a different flight. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know in the comments below.
Do you guys think that Nayeon would let me spend all this money, all this time, and all this effort to win her heart for nothing?
Yes, I fully think that's what it is. I fully think that she does not care whether you spend all of your money and she does not want to be with you regardless of what happens, okay?
The only reason why I spend all this money and why I go through all this effort is because of Nayeon.
God damn! Yo, Josh1994. You a damn simp. I thought Pokimane Tier 3 subs was the crux of a simp. This guy putting every single one of those Tier 3 subs to shame.
And also, my contact information was also on the letters that I gave to Nayeon during the flight.
Okay, did you give her a letter or did you give her a business card?
If she has any problems with what I do, she can just message me and tell me about it.
I'm curious on what would actually happen if she actually did contact him privately in a fake number, of course. I'm curious to see if she specifically tells him to, stop this, stop doing what you're doing, and then live your own life, get some help. I wonder what he would do about it. Curious to see if he would actually follow her words and, give up, or another thing, which I personally think would be the more likely choice. He would think that someone told her to say that. He would think that someone, blackmailed her to say that. That's not truly what she wanted to say. I think that would be more his line of thinking.
So,
okay, he's repeating the same thing over and over again. No wonder why this is 12 minutes. I mean, she's world to me. She's my everything. Yada, yada, yada. I love Nayeon, whatever. She has the ability to ignore all the haters and the vicious people. Yada, yada, yada. And for now, when I'll go to the same thing, I'll ignore all the haters and vicious people. I mean, you're already doing that. Personally, I think you've got that down to a T.
I have one last message to all the hateful people out there. If you haters are hating me, then some of that hate will inevitably reflect to Nayeon as well.
What? No. No.
If you keep bothering me, you are also, to some extent, bothering Nayeon.
Man, I like to see a documentary of, the psychology of Josh1994. If I ever had enough funding, if I ever had enough money, I will be down to do that. I would be down to make a psychological documentary with actual psychologists, psychiatrists, doctors, all of that, doing studies on Josh1994, where we would, invite him down and, do some brain studies on him. Maybe have some other people for control and study their brain to, match that of an average human being, and then do some studies between differences between Josh1994's brain and the control people's brain. That would be a pretty lit documentary. I'd watch the hell out of that.
And from now on, I will ignore all the hateful and vicious people. I will no longer respond to any hateful comments.
Okay. Of course, I don't support Josh at all whatsoever. I hope he gets some mental assistance and some law enforcement on him. But if anything else, I will respect that attitude. I think ignoring all the haters and vicious comments, the trolls, I think that's a good, healthy mentality. I think ignoring them is the best thing that you can do, if they're not constructive criticism, of course.
And also, Nayeon, when you watch this video here, I also wanted to tell you something.
That I love you. Okay, I get it. We get it, bro. We get it. I got the gist, okay? So we're going to do another video here. I'm going to do a video here called Happy Birthday, Nayeon. I don't know why she would want you to wish her happy birthday, but it is what it is. We're going to watch the video anyway.
Hi, Nayeon. First of all, happy birthday. 생일 축하해. As you know, Nayeon, I truly love you with all my heart. You are my everything. Nayeon, 너는 내 전부야. 나는 내가 항상 행복하길 바란다.
I wonder how good his Korean is. I remember that my original translator said that his Korean was a little weird. I'm curious to see for any other people who speak fluent Korean how his Korean is. Let me know in the comments below.
I was hoping that I can enter South Korea before your birthday so that we maybe could have celebrated your birthday together.
Yeah, you gonna be celebrating her birthday in a friggin' jail, bro. Your birthday outfit for her party we're gonna be in orange jumpsuit.
나는 너의 생일 전에 내가 한국에 입국해서 너와 함께 너의 생일을 축하할 수 있기를 바랐어. But sadly, because of the coronavirus, I still can't enter.
Okay, I've heard the same thing over and over again. Is he gonna say something different?
I wanted to send you gifts, but sadly I don't know how to send them to you. I hear that you like teddy bears more than flowers. That's why I also got this teddy bear.
Oh, hell no, man. I ain't getting any teddy bear from you, bro. That's a creepy-ass teddy bear. What if he laced that thing with a freaking bomb? What if he lodged a grenade inside there? I don't trust that. My future girlfriend gives me a doll. I'd throw that right in her face, man, because I ain't trying to get exploded today, man.
And I also donated 10,000 euros in your name to an American charity, which is helping poor and developing countries.
Hold up. Okay, so that's awesome that he's donating to an American charity, but why would you do it in Nayeon's name? Just do it with your own name. I don't understand, but okay.
By, for example, providing their farmers with better drought-resistant seeds, which gives them a better harvest, and that ensures that the people in those poor and developing countries have enough to eat.
Okay, all right, Josh. All right, Josh. I respect that. As much of a stalker as you are, I respect that you're donating to charities to help poor people in need, which is cool. $10,000, that's insane, man. Props to Josh, man. Let's see if he says anything else. All right, so I'm looking at the rest of this video, and he obviously says the same thing over and over again, so we're going to skip to another video. Last video we're going to be watching is this video right here, new update video for Nayeon. I'm curious to see whether he says something actually different or just says the same thing over and over again. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so I'm not keeping my hopes up.
안녕하세요, Nayeon. Right now it's the 1st of September 2020.
Hey yo, I just noticed he got some whey protein, he got some pre-workout, he got some dumbbell. Okay, my boy Josh trying to get lean. You know, I've been trying to do that low-key. My dad and I have been hitting that P90X, trying to get our fitness up, trying to lose that weight. I don't know if y'all can see, but I got some got a little bit of right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. If you can't, well, that's a big rip for me. But I don't think I'm nearly in the physicality that I need to be in order to start hitting on girls. I'll wait to do that until I get a six-pack. Okay.
I hope you're doing well. Sadly, I still can't enter South Korea due to the travel.
It's been September and they haven't lifted the South Korea travel restrictions. Maybe the travel restrictions already have been lifted in South Korea. They just, for you, they've kept it indefinite. All right, because don't know anybody to Korea. Well, I've been on the borders with the foreign nationals again to improve my English and Korean. I love you. 사랑해. I hope you can communicate properly. I love you. I love you. I get it. Shut up.
I truly, truly love you with all my heart.
Oh my God. Anyways, guys. That's it. That's my whole spiel on Josh1994 for now. If he makes some new videos, I'll be sure to check them out at least. Maybe I'll make a video on it if, you know, he says something different. My gut is telling me no. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time.
やれやれだぜ。さあプラスだ。おめえのスタンドは被害者自身にも俺が裁く。